Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope that you are all well. I am doing as I promised. I said I would sit and talk to you all about what's going on in my life. It has been a little while since made a YouTube video. I don't even know when the last YouTube video was, apart from the one that I did like a week or two ago, promising to update you all. But in the last couple of months, I have endeavored to also, just as before I get too far into it, my son is watching Paw Patrol in the background, so I apologize if it gets a little bit noisy. I'm hoping the office door keeps out most of their noise. Also, it is very hot today. I'm in Queensland, Australia, so naturally it's going to get quite hot quite quickly. So the fan is also on. So again, I hope that background noise isn't too distracting, but now that I've drawn your attention to it, you probably won't be able to unhear it. No, yes, so back to what I was saying, I am currently in the process of opening my own little business, my own little shop. Not a stationery store, believe it or not. It's going to be dead bugs and Pokemon terrariums. I call them console gardens because there's a variety of consoles, mostly Nintendo because they're easy to get the replacement shells. I am hoping to do a PlayStation Portable. Do you remember those old consoles? Blast from the past. Hoping to do one of those in the future as well when I can figure out what to do. But yeah, so I make these little decorative mainly Pokemon at the moment. I have done a Animal Crossing one. I hope to do more Animal Crossing ones as those figurines get released. I do try and find like licensed figurines because they are so much better quality. Maybe hopefully one day I'll have enough money to get my own 3D printer so I can print any Pokemon I want. I originally wanted to get into it to make my own. Like obviously you see them around the internet all the time. I was never a massive fan of the super bright colors. I love them. I think they're so bloody cute. I do, but they're just not for me. So I thought to myself, I could totally make my own. And then I tried looking for my favorite Pokemon, which is Makihira. I love Makihira. But I couldn't find him because again, like he must be too old of a generation for the new figurines to release. So hopefully one day I can get that 3D printer so I can get my Makihira. I love my Makihira. Hira. It's Makihira. There's an I, not an A. My husband gets cranky at me constantly for that. But yeah, so I've got my Instagram to my business linked below. Like I said, I also do dead bugs, so I also mount butterflies and moths and beetles. I will not be doing spiders, so if you're not a fan of spiders, that's fine, because I'm not either. Spiders are creepy as. I don't understand how people love them. I don't get it. They're hairy. There's too many legs involved. Blech, no, not for me. I'm getting all weird thinking about it. You know when you talk about spiders too long, all of a sudden your hairs feel like spider legs? Like the hairs on your legs feel like spider legs, so you're forever touching your own legs because you think there's something on you. That's what I've got right now. I'm also sitting at a desk, so who knows what's lurking underneath the desk. I really need to stop freaking myself out. Anyway, that is what I am hoping to do. I'm really hoping, I'm going to say this out in the world now, I'm saying it into the universe. I'm hoping to release sometime in January. I've intended to go January 1st, go right off the bat, Happy New Year's, but I really don't think that's going to happen. There's been some setbacks due to funds. I am having to do all of this by myself, so I haven't got, I wasn't rich to begin with, so this endeavor has been a little bit intense on the budget. However, I've been doing a couple of commissions for friends and family, so that's been helping a lot with those funds. I use the money that they pay me to be able to afford other things. You know how like businesses work. You get money, you spend money. That's how that works. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've been really enjoying myself. Obviously, building a website is atrocious. I'm using Squarespace, which is pretty easy, I feel. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it is hard sometimes when you want to do a certain thing and you don't know the technical term for it, so you don't even know where to start with Google. That's been probably my biggest hurdle, is going, oh, okay, I want that button to shadow or to like highlight or to hover and stuff. And I don't know how to really phrase that to Google. So you spend like half an hour trying to figure out the proper Google phase. But I want to have a huge shout out to Jess from Plan by Jyla. I love her. I love her so much. She has been an incredible asset to me. I would not be anywhere near as progressed as I have without her help. She has been a gem to my life. So huge shout out to her. I'm a part of her Patreon, her workshop Patreon. When I decided to start the business, I boosted up my Patreon to the workshop Patreon, and it's been incredible. The workshops that she has been super insightful. It's really good. She's, basically given up her time for us as well. So if you ever have a question about business or how to build a website or anything like that, she will give you her best answer. And it's honestly, she is a valuable asset that I intend to take full advantage of. Almost probably borderline abuse. But no. Yeah, honestly, I cannot express how much she has helped me. Which is really handy because I also absolutely adore all her other work. Like her stationery is chef's kiss. I've been basically almost exclusively using a lot of her stuff lately. It's just so easy. Like, okay, because I'm a dork, I do love stamps. I will never not love stamps. Can't not love stamps. They're the best. But sticker sheets, guys, like they just all match. I can't think of the word that I want. I want to say inclusive, but it's not even that. But they're just, so, if you want to decorate, especially planners, if you want to decorate planners and you want it all to match, just get a sticker sheet and just throw it all together. And it still works because it's beautiful. So yeah, she's opened my eyes to the beauties that is sticker sheets. Because I used to be more of a stamp person. I think I've slowly started going over to the sticker person. I feel like as well, stickers are a lot less hassle than stamps. You got to clean the stamps. You got to make sure you've got ink for the stamps and blah, blah, blah. Again, it's not that much of big of a deal. But yeah, like stickers are pretty sweet. I get the appeal now. I get it. I understand. That was a massive rant that didn't really need to happen, but here we are. Yeah, basically that's what I've been so busy lately. That and my kids. Obviously, I've got a 1-year-old now. Can you believe it? I have a 1-year-old and a nearly 4-year-old, and they're both just loving those boundary pushing. So a lot of the time, by the end of the day, or even when I get to the point where they're napping and the other one's happily doing his own thing, I do not have the energy to do YouTube. I sort of just want to sit there and play a game, usually Animal Crossing, although Pokemon Scarlet came out today. Hopefully I will post this today, but I've been playing it all morning and I feel like been too heavy on the video games when I constantly tell my children no TV, and there's mum sitting on TV for about 4 hours. I was very excited though. I haven't actually played a Pokemon like from launch before. My first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon. Oh wait, no, I technically had Pokemon Go, like the Eevee edition. But my first proper, quote unquote, proper game was Pokemon Sword. I was gonna say Sword. So again, like, which is like the last Pokemon game apart from Arceus, obviously, or Arceus, depending on how you say it. I never know. But yeah, so I'm pretty pumped. I'm loving it so far. Open world Pokemon, can't go wrong. Just another sidetrack. But yeah, basically the business is taking up all my time and I'm okay with it because I'm excited. I'm so pumped for it. It's going to be great. But yeah, so hopefully a January launch. I am still trying to journal. I do journal in my personal journal and my daily journal a lot. I try and keep up with that as much as possible. My planner is overused almost lately, which is great. I finally have an excuse to plan. I've actually got things to use. Before it was just a memory keeper. But yeah, so hopefully next week I'll have my 2023 setup for you guys. Actually, no, I might not, because I'm getting a Hobonichi cover next year, which is bizarre. Though I'm not using a Hobonichi planner, so probably irrelevant. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully I'll have my 2023 set up for you guys next week or even the week after, depending on how I'm going. I don't want to commit too much because, again, I am busy, apparently, these days, crazily enough. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop talking now because my time is nearly up. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you guys soon. Okay, bye.